What is up, everybody? It is Thursday night, so you know what that means. It is time for Margaritas with Marcus. It's me, Marcus. It's Thursday night, so you know how we get down, baby. First of all, go ahead, get your ice, get your cup. Go ahead, finish making your drink. I'll wait. Come on. Nice. All right, guys. It's been a long week. Let's forget our troubles and let's have a good time. Cheers. Happy Thursday, everybody. Now that's brisk, baby. Tonight we have an awesome show. Hot Topics is going to be wild tonight. We got Daun, owner of the horse farm, pop guru extraordinaire, and we got a special guy on the live table tonight, the one and only Monty. So you know what? This episode's going to be too hot to handle. Let's jump in, shall we? Let's bring them in and have a good time right here on Margaritas with Marcus. What's up, Daun and Monty?
Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, good, good. So, you guys, I've been trying to get that man right there for, I don't even know how long I've been trying to get him on the show.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Show, baby.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I'm glad we can finally make it happen.
Yes, yes. And Daun, always a pleasure, beautiful. What's going on with you?
Oh, just tending to the horse ranch and being a mother.
How's everything in Texas?
It's hot.
How hot is it?
Hot like me. No, I'm just kidding.
I know that's right. Now, you guys, make sure to go ahead and share this on the Facebook. It is live, ready to go. Facebook, YouTube is coming up soon. I'm having some issues with my YouTube password because, my dumbass don't know any fucking password. So, to that.
Oh, please.
We got so many hot topics to discuss. Let's jump right into them, shall we? I think we need to start with, what was the song of the summer? What would you guys say is the song of the summer? There were so many songs going up and down. What would we say was the song of 2014? Monty?
Ooh.
I'm going to say it's a cross between Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar and Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
I feel like those two were just going back and forth.
Now, Monty, for those of that we don't know, where are you located at? Where's your home base at?
I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're really not like them. You're not like them.
Okay.
Okay, so Monty's got Not Like Us and the other song. What was the other song that you picked?
Espresso by
Sabrina Carpenter, yes.
Yeah.
Daun, what do you got?
I was actually going to say Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter has me in a chokehold this summer.
Me too.
And she's killing it. I love her. She's bite-sized. She's sexy. She's cute.
Where did she come from? She literally popped on the scene out of nowhere. Like, she went on tour with Taylor Swift, opening act, and then all of a sudden, all her songs were on the top 40. Like, what the fuck happened?
So I guess that's what happened because because this is her 6th album.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's been making music since 2015.
And she does acting. She does acting too.
Yeah. So this is, I'm assuming that tour is what did it for her.
Yeah.
Now all the pop girls gonna be trying to get on that ticket.
Baby,
for sure.
Taylor Swift is a supreme pop girly right now. So anybody on that ticket is destined to be great.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You guys, I feel like we're a little shady. What about I've been a nasty girl?
Yeah. Right, yeah.
Yes.
That's too.
How the fuck did Tinashe have a #1 hit single in the summer and her album debuts at number 199 on the Billboard Hot 200? What the fuck?
I, for one, did not know that the album came out because I was looking. I didn't, I'm okay, guilty. I didn't like dive in and type in like when is Tinashe's next album coming out. But like, I didn't. I don't think really no one did. But
nobody did, honey.
But at the same time, like I think had the marketing been better, had people known that it was coming out because everybody releases singles these days, so people thought that was a song.
But wait, I thought that song was from forever ago.
But it shows that Twitter numbers and views do not translate into sales. I mean, look at all the rap girlies. All the rap girls were Ice Spice, Lotto. They were all supposed to break big numbers in their debut singles or in their debut albums. And look, they sold what? What
28?
fucking Nicki sold in 2 hours? They sold it like for their whole thing?
Yeah. So they sold like the most of the girls. The only girl this year that charted, anything over 30,000, their debut week was Megan Thee Stallion with 68,000. Everybody else was in the 20s and 30s, or not even.
What do you think about Megan versus Nicki? What went wrong there, guys?
Ooh, we've already talked about this before.
I want to get Monty's take on this.
Yes, let's hear Monty.
What went wrong with them, from what I understand, was that Megan started working with Cardi B. I think that was the root of it. I guess Nicki has like that Nene Leakes complex where it's like, if you're my friend, you can only be my friend, and then if you're anybody else's friend, then you betrayed me. So I'm guessing that was one of the roots of it, because Nicki Minaj likes to do this thing. If I tell you what really happened, then you won't like to know what really happened. So, but it's like, but
she never tells us what really happened.
What really happened? Exactly.
What really happened?
You're the problem, ma'am. Like, it's you.
Right.
So you're saying that Nicki's the problem? She is the common denominator on this.
Yes.
Oh.
It's always her. Like,
you're gonna get Marcus worked up. You're about to get him worked up, honey.
You know what? I do not know where I became. I don't know what happened. I don't know when it happened, but out of nowhere, I became a barb. It just happened like a lightning bolt. And Nicki Minaj, I'll admit it. Hey, Andres. Andres says hi. Hey, Andres. Welcome to the show. Nicki Minaj does have a complex, because she's the only one that's tweeting all this. Like, she just recently stopped following JT after JT was going hard for her on Twitter. JT fucking burned so many bridges for Nicki, and for Nicki to fucking leave her like that, you guys, come on.
Yeah.
I know, with no explanation, talking about, if you knew what really happened. like, tell us. It's okay. Everybody's wrong. We can handle it.
Well, speaking of Rome, Jennifer Lopez wanted to stay. The reason that she waited so long to file for divorce is because she actually thought that Ben was going to come and try to make things work. But why did she think that when he was already on the other side of LA buying a bachelor pad, hanging out with Jennifer Garner again, and not even showing up to that hoe's birthday party?
Maybe. Oh my God. Honey, because he was tired.
You threw a Bridgerton party without the Bridgerton.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was sad to me when she had all that pomp and circumstance for her birthday party and he wasn't there. I'm like, damn, I know the budget was high.
The budget was budgeting.
The budget was.
It was budgeting.
Actually,
it was getting.
And took the fucking dresses. The woman's like, I'm not even done acting yet, but you know that's what J-Lo does.
Stop.
He's like, yeah.
Oh my God. Ben was tired. He's tired of J-Lo. He's tired of her shit. He's done. Like, he's over.
All the pictures that you always saw them.
Oh, but
yes.
Did you guys actually see the documentary?
Yes.
Did you see how Jane Fonda was telling her, like, yo, calm down with all the pictures and everything? And J-Lo's like, but that's the reason we really love each other. Yeah.
Yes. It was terrible.
That's the reason that's what you live for, because you used to the attention and you saw this man come along and you said, oh yeah, we used to be real hot back in 2004. If we get back together again, that'll give my career the CPR it needs to get people back talking about me.
I mean, was her career really that bad that she needed to get back with Ben? I mean, we all knew that she fucked up with making that movie. That's where she fucked up. She never made that great movie or whatever the fuck
that
it
movie
was.
Cooked that goose, though. The reviews for that came out, And it was just like, it's disjointed. The story don't make no sense.
No, that's why no one wanted to be in the movie. She called all her friends, and they're like,
everybody. No,
everybody.
She's like, I didn't even tell you the day.
They said, "Oh, I'm gonna be in the hospital that day."
Okay, any day.
You guys, let's jump into the comments. Natasha, hey Natasha, Ray Garcia.
Hi, Natasha.
It's easy to work Marcus up. Oh, he knows me in real life, so yeah, he right.
Oh.
You guys, I have a bone to pick, and it's called Ozempic. I just saw Christina Aguilera. Why did that bitch look like 2002 Christina Aguilera stripped? But last month she looked like 2021 Christina Aguilera double pregnancy. What's going on?
Oh.
Yeah, well, sometimes Ozempic doesn't work for people, but for her, it went into overdrive. I don't know if they gave her a super strain. I don't know if they put a little COVID in hers, but she sunk all the way down.
I think the last time Christina Aguilera was skinny was the last time she had a hit. So it was like 2003?
2003, 2005.
Yeah. The early 2000s.
When she had that that big band, like the Back to Basics album, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's the last hit that Christina had back to
No, she had a #1 with Maroon 5.
But that doesn't count. That's like saying
That's not her solo. Yeah,
right.
a solo hit for her. Yeah, I think it was the Back to Basics album.
Yeah, ain't no other man.
Yeah, that was like 05, 06.
But the body was bodying though. The face, not so much, but the body was bodying.
Speaking of body, Katy Perry is getting the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award at the VMAs. First of all, do the VMAs even matter anymore? I haven't seen them in the last 10 years. I looked at the lineup and I only know 3 of the people that are performing only because I know Spanish.
What you think, Dawn? I don't want to keep.
Oh, yeah. No, I think the VMAs are past their time. I think videos, we have Instagram, TikTok. We have all these things. Kids want instant gratification. People aren't waiting for videos. People see celebrities every day. So I think it's just kind of obsolete to where we're at in these days and times.
I think that if the VMAs don't do some sort of collaboration with YouTube and the streaming services to make those views count.
Right.
I think that in the years to come, I think we're just going to see viewership for that phase out. And then we're from the era where the VMAs was it was making the nightly news.
Yes, absolutely.
Madonna was kissing, and remember the whole melee that was. It was on the local news.
The New York Times, it was in the front cover.
It was in the newspaper, everything. Yeah, we don't have that anymore. We have YouTube now. Everything is on our phone. It shows up clearer and it streams faster. And we're just well, hell, I'll just watch it on my phone. And then
and also, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I think us, we're kind of aging out because year after year we watch and see we're waiting for those iconic moments that we were getting when we were growing up. So now we're just well, I think I'm just go out to give me a crab oil or something.
Okay. Crab oil.
Mon, you hit the nail right on whatever the saying is. The coffin or whatever. I don't fucking know. But yes, we came up in the time where we had those iconic moments. During the award show, there wasn't at least 2 or 3 moments at the end of the show where we're like, what the fuck just happened? And we're looking for that little spark in the show, and these shows just aren't delivering because I feel like they don't have the star power like we used to. Like Don said, we know what everyone's doing now. We can just go on the Instagram. Then it was oh shit, the red carpet. What are they gonna wear? Who did they come with? Now it's I'm scratching my pussy in the bathroom. I'm getting ready for the awards. It's
right.
That just gave me sexy red.
Oh God, isn't her booty all brown?
Absolutely.
But from Sexy Red, we're gonna go to another sexiness. You guys, I'm disappointed and I'm embarrassed right now. I was a huge fan of Mario Lopez. I mean, I knew he was a crazy Republican, but I was like, you know what? He's Mexican. He doesn't know better. And I was riding with him. Today, I saw an interview where he said that Britney Spears' dad was right, and that she should have been in the conservative ship. So you know what? Fuck you, Mario Lopez, and fuck.
Absolutely.
You know what? That's fucked up.
Does he still work for Extra?
I don't fucking know. I don't have a
I
cable.
don't think that's something.
I don't think. Yeah.
That's something the Extra correspondent should be saying.
Right?
Absolutely not.
You know what? I would post the clip, but I don't even want to give that nigga views. So Mario Lopez, this is the last time I'm gonna talk about you, and I'm gonna unfollow you, and I'm gonna go on my fake Instagram and spam you. Thank you.
Okay. Blocked for sure.
If you on Alupe 97, nigga, it's me.
Right.
Don't give it away, boo boo. Don't give it away.
Right.
Hashtag wait and see. Hashtag wait and see.
Okay.
So, you guys, summer's over, fall is almost here, and that means that Halloween is right around the corner. So I gotta discuss this. Best Halloween film of all time.
Oh.
Gosh.
Curveball.
Like Halloween, the franchise Halloween.
No, not the franchise. Like for the holiday, like the best slasher film. Best slasher film.
Oh.
And I want you guys. Hey, Derek. Thanks for watching. Yes, I will refill. You see, from one alcoholic to another. Viva Cuba.
Okay, so.
And I want you guys in the comments. I want you to comment best slasher film because Halloween's coming up, and I want to take a poll. What is the best slasher film?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with Halloween.
The original.
Yeah,
okay.
But
my favorite movie of all time.
Yes, for the longevity sake of it, the fact that they keep on finding ways to tell the story, the fact that it still has people interested after all this time. It just wrapped up last year, and I still don't think he did, even though they threw him in the wood chipper. My personal favorite is like Insidious and Conjuring. Those are my favorites. Insidious, Conjuring, that universe. Between those, any one of those, you can sit me down. You got my full attention. But it's like iconic. It's Halloween because Friday the 13th was modeled after, Jason was modeled after Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right. He just had a crazy white mom.
Right. Yeah. They should have let her live longer.
Okay.
Ran a lot better.
Yeah. If it would have been a mother-son duo.
So Derek in the comments is saying Scream, obviously. One thing which I will say is when Drew Barrymore fucking died in the beginning of that movie, I knew that we were in for a fucking ride. You gotta remember, Drew Barrymore was billed as the star. She was in the front of all the posters.
Yeah.
All the commercials. Drew, and Drew was the biggest star in the movie at the time. So,
that was gonna be one of my picks.
And then you like, she was supposed to play Nev Campbell's part, and she actually told the director, she's like, "No, we want to make this movie iconic. I should die in the first scene." And he's like, "You know what? What for Wes Craven to change his mind? Because I heard he's a real like knucklehead."
Yeah.
I mean,
also, the plan was for her to be the one that survived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was supposed to be Nev Campbell's.
Yeah. The blonde always survives.
Always.
But I'm dead in the first scene. Thanks,
all the
Jada.
time. I really love the Saw franchise. I like Saw. I love all the Saw movies. I'm not a big scary movie girl, but I think I've seen all of those. I love those.
Okay, yeah, Saw always.
The Saw series for me, I feel like part 1 and 2 are iconic. Like
they are.
When that nigga, and it's spoiler, guys, if you haven't seen Saw, then you should do it. When that motherfucker gets up at the end of the movie, when he's been on the floor all that time.
Yes. I loved it. I thought it was really out of the box. It was like different, and that's what I liked about it.
Yes,
It
but
was
part
good.
3, I feel part 3 was just like, I don't know. Part 3, I feel like was a money grab. It really didn't.
Yeah, they were starting to fall off. Yeah, I agree.
It was trying to start to fall off.
The fourth one was like, I went to the movies to see it, and it felt like I had went to the movies to see an episode of Law and Order. I was just like,
yeah, the fourth one was bad.
Getting sexually harassed, people get killed.
Yeah,
I really could have stayed home for this. I don't wait for the outfit.
Not an outfit.
Well,
Yeah.
Speaking of franchises that might be a little stale, The Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming back. Brand new cast. First of all, let's talk about what happened to my girl.
Kenya.
Oh, Kenya did not deserve that. The White Housewives and their husbands get away with so much shit. That guy from New Jersey called her a prostitution whore, showed a video of her fucking sucking dick to everyone at the table, and he's still on the show.
Kim Richards.
The black cast members get less grace than the white cast members. Thoughts?
Kim Richards was in the bathroom doing cocaine.
Okay.
In her first seasons over on Beverly Hills. I'm like, oh, so we can bump powder while we filming.
Right, but they like quietly exited her off the show. Like she kind of just
had that in her clause. She said, "I have to be able to do coke during filming, or I'm not."
It was not a powder clause.
The powder clause.
I just feel like it's super contradictory, because if you're going to suspend or eliminate, at least for now, Kenya Moore, but then you're going to bring back a person who accused someone of rape and
drugging them
in false imprisonment. You're gonna bring her back to replace, like, you just canceling out one for the other.
You can't. So basically, you kick someone off because they showed a lewd picture of someone during filming, and you're replacing the person with someone that accused a cast member of drugging another cast member and trying to sleep with them.
And the only reason that she's even able to be there is because Candy left, or else,
right?
Oh yeah,
if Candy stayed,
Candy's gone.
Candy wouldn't have had it. But I feel like Candy had her peach way too fucking long. Like
too long.
She is a true housewife, but I feel like she was just there for the paycheck. Like her life wasn't exciting.
Yeah.
No.
It's like,
but Candy's been making money.
Yeah, every season it was just, I got a new vibrating clit ring.
Not the clenched teeth.
She's always plugging something.
She needed to go.
And she really talked through her teeth. I met her. She was talking through her teeth the whole time. I was like, It's really nice to meet you, Candy. She's like, oh, thank you. I was like, oh, it's true.
Oh my God.
Well, you know what? Speaking of that's a good segue. Dawn, what is the weirdest experience you've had meeting a celebrity?
Oh my gosh. Like the weirdest would be when I met Janice Dickinson in New York at a gay bar. And
you guys were doing coke in the bathroom?
No, we weren't doing coke in the bathroom. Shut up. And
how was it?
And my friend tried to sit next to her and she slapped him.
Marcelo?
Yes.
The way my reflexes set up, that lady would have hit the floor.
I would have been in jail that night.
Like, sorry, I didn't.
Don't be calling people out. Don't be calling people out on the live.
They're rated for everybody. You could be 12 or 30 or 90, bitch. I'll fuck you up.
Honey, she was throwing hands. Okay, I was like,
she was throwing hands, baby. Fisticuffs.
Okay.
Who wants to sit next to that old bitch, anyways? Fuck you, Janice. Just kidding.
No, but really, hi, Janice.
Besides Candy, what's your funnest or weirdest celebrity encounter so far?
I have to say, people don't believe me when I tell them this, but okay, well, no, that wasn't weird. Okay, it was this time I met Trina. She was straight. You could just tell she was high. She was like really high. She was hot. She was ready to go. So we're like in this hallway waiting to like meet her. And all you hear is, "Oh my God, I'm ready. I'm ready. Like, come on." Like, damn, do we want to meet her? Like, she just, but like, but
I love your voice. I love your voices. They're so good.
You're gonna give him a segment, bitch. Impersonation Monty.
Yes.
And then I met this sound like Sierra that time when she was talking about Rihanna. But I met Lily.
Spill the tea.
I met Lily from SWV. I met SWV.
Did you get weak in the knees?
So Taj, she was really nice. She was the nicest one. Coco is like a shady kind of girl, but I love shady girls. So I loved it when I met her. She reminded me of one of my friends from growing up. Okay. Looked like her and everything. But Miss Lily wasn't so nice.
Why?
Oh, what happened?
I don't know what she was going through. I didn't want to I don't know if she was hurting or had some kind of pain or something was too tight or she was hot. So I just charged it to her head and not her heart. But she wasn't nice. But my friend that came with me, he said that she was nice to him. I was like, oh, okay. Well, look when she saw me, I guess.
Oh, it got personal.
It's and Kanandra Katora. What's his wife's name?
Who?
Gucci Mane and Kiana Kadora.
Oh no, her name's Kiora. Is it not Kiora?
Well, I was in the airport and I was going through TSA while they were going through the regular flight line. No offense, and I was like, oh my God, I was like, oh my God, aren't you from Instagram? And even before the young lady could answer me, Gucci Mane's like, hey, and I was like, hey, I was like, no one fucking cares about you anyways, you washed up rapper. And I fucking kept walking.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, bitch, he's lucky I didn't fucking just do a line in the bathroom. I would have fucked him up.
We know. We've seen it.
I think
we're here all night, everybody.
My friend, one of my good friends, she cussed out Shaka Khan before.
Why?
Okay, so she lives in DC. Her and her sister went to this club that was like, this was in the 2000s. So the club was like a hot spot in DC. So like the famous people would just like be in there. It wouldn't be like, they might be in VIP a little bit, but it wasn't like an event. Like you might go in there and then it's just like, somebody just in there at the bar. So that night it was Shaka Khan and she was sitting down with her fan and everything. And she said her and her sister couldn't believe it. Like, she's like, that's just Shaka Khan just sitting at the, wow. So she said they ran over there. She said, we didn't want to do too much because it's an older woman. And, we want to, not do, give her a sensory. Right. We didn't want to give her a sensory overload. So we was like, oh my God, hey, Miss Shaka, we really love you. And we grew up listening to you. And we love everything you do. They said she had the fan, and she was like, gone. Instantly, bitch, we were trying to be nice to your own ass.
You see, I feel like, I don't know, people put these celebrities on such a pedestal that I'm like, bitch, I'll fuck you up, ho. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like I remember I got into a fight with Mandy Moore. Random.
Not Mandy Moore. Wait a minute.
You what?
Okay, so
who got beef with Mandy Moore?
Let me tell you. First of all, this story is. I was very young. I was only 17, and remember, we grew up in an age where the artists would go to the mall. They'd go meet people. They'd do the concert tours. Like they put in the work. They didn't put a little TikTok and the bitches fucking did it. So. I was obsessed with this DJ named Faye from Y100. So random. And like I never saw her in real life because hello, no social media or nothing. I always heard her on the radio.
Right.
Right.
So I go to Macy's because Mandy Moore, A Walk to Remember, was just released and she was performing at Macy's, which I lost it. That's another story. And I was crying on the floor, so extra, acting like I was getting married and shit, which I didn't. And so Mandy's like outside, and, like, hugging everyone, saying hi. And I'm like, hey, Mandy, can you go get Faye for me? And she looks at me and she's like, what? Like she was shocked that I wasn't asking for like a hug. But I was like, no, can you go back there and get Faye for me? And she's like, no. And I was like, well, fuck you, bitch. And she's like, 17. And she's like, she was gooped. She was like, that bitch just turned around. And I'm like, I told you to
rocked her world.
And then I was escorted out, and it was a walk to remember.
You had that baby shook. Oh my God.
She said,
I can't believe you cussed out Mandy Moore.
But guess what? I had retribution because a week later, it was a Summer Splash, Y100 Summer Splash. I did end up getting to Faye and whatever, so I got backstage passes. And I did see Mandy again, and she definitely cut the corner and started running when she saw me. So I apologized to her. Yeah, because she's like this black little crazy bitch, and I had hair at the time, so people must be like this motherfucking little Cuban. And I did apologize, and we're okay. So Mandy, I know you're not watching. I love you.
You never know.
She might watch you. She might catch
I
it.
got some DMs from some people that I wouldn't think watch, but they do.
Yes, they do.
Stuff. Yeah.
Well, Mandy, if you are watching, thank you for making me cry senior year. I love you.
Oh my God.
Speaking of crying,
to Mandy.
What's a song that instantly makes you guys cry? Dawn?
Oh my gosh. My All by Mariah Carey.
Now, why? Why does that song make you instantly cry?
I don't know, because I feel like she sang that song. Like it had emotion, it had like a whole bunch of stuff. I give my all. Don't get me started. But anyway, I love that song.
Okay, Monty, instant song that makes you cry.
A song that makes me cry. Okay, so it wasn't ever released, but Aaliyah sang this song.
Okay, deep track.
Okay, yes.
It's this song Aaliyah sang called "Turn the Page," and I was just,
You know that song?
I was like, oh, I'm not even going through nothing right now, and
but I want to.
Right,
okay.
yeah, and it's her.
Something that I do on the show. If you're repping an artist and a song, you got to sing a verse. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sing it.
Let's go.
What? Okay, well, I don't remember the words to the song. I just remember hearing it. Because it made me sad. I didn't want to keep revisiting it. I was like, what made me sad?
Got you. That was good. Way to get out of singing it. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll let that one slide. That was a good answer. We'll let that one slide.
We'll
let that one slide.
I really don't remember the words though.
Well,
like I'll be for real.
I'm just kidding.
What's your song? What's your song?
I would say my song that instantly makes me cry is Dreaming of You by Selena. I could be a Walgreens and like all of a sudden I hear the piano hit dun, 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 and I'm fucking at the register crying. She's like, sir, do you want your licorice? I'm like, not right now.
Not right now.
Yes.
Oh my God. But and you know what? That's the great thing about music. And that's why I feel like right now music is like at a standstill. I feel bad for the kids right now because I don't feel like they have, and I mean, I'm 40, so, you know, I'm aging myself, but I feel like they don't have any artists or songs that have really defied their generation in a way that we have.
No, there's not a generation defining for them. And the ones that they do have are from our generation.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that they're not, I don't think they're developing artists like they used to. They used to put a lot of work into artists. Like they had to go through so many hoops, so many things before they even got a hit out, before they got one single out. Like they had to work. I don't know if y'all seen that show on Netflix. Have you seen the show Making the Pop Star on Netflix?
No, what's it about? Talk to us.
So they're trying to make a girl group, and they're using the K-pop model, like the what
So
is
it's
it?
a
What is that?
19 Chinese group?
But well, it's 6 girls, and they have to go through this intensive, like 1-2 year boot camp. Okay, and they make it to get to the end, and then they choose 6 girls. And I was watching this, like they don't even do stuff like this anymore. Like kids are just on YouTube and TikTok, and they just like blow up like instantly. They don't have to work for it. They're not putting in the hours and the time, and it's like crazy. And I think that's why we don't have a defining artist for this generation, because they're all just these instant pop stars.
Mm-hmm. I was talking about this the other day, and with it's the same with like other facets of entertainment, like modeling, for example. Like the top supermodels that are out now are from Instagram.
Oh, right.
They're not even real working models.
No, and they're the ones walking all the high end, fashion shows, and they're just from Instagram, from these super altered, filtered AI pictures and videos. That's why I said, well, let me try.
Okay.
The first time that Monty and I actually started connecting and chatting, motherfucker was on his way to practice at the fashion show. I'm like, okay, we need a Tyson Beckford. Go off, boy.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
Thank you.
That facet as well. Back when, and oh my God, we're about to have to call this like the old school Margarita with Marcus podcast, because we stay old school, but it's like we had our Tyson Beckfords, we had our Naomi Campbells, our Cindy Crawfords, even our Tyra. Who do they have?
They Bella.
Bella, I was gonna say Gigi and Bella.
Did put in the work. Like I feel like she is like one of the few Instagram models that's actually like a real model, because her mom put her and her sister through it.
I didn't see at first with Bella. I was like, why is she a supermodel? She looked funny, and I was like, that's why she's a supermodel, because don't know other white women look like that.
No.
Right.
Like, I'm tired of seeing the same ass white women looking the same fucking same.
Yes.
Like, we need more women looking like Dawn.
She has a unique
look. Well, thanks, boo.
We do. If I was Tran, I would get a surgery to look like you.
Stop. Don't gas me up.
I need those big dick sucking lips immediately. So you guys, speaking of dick sucking, Lindsay Lohan is back. I don't know how that's
Don't be my girl like that.
So I worked the VMAs in college. I went to school here in Miami. Well, I don't live in Miami now, but I went to school in Miami. And my professor was friends with one of the producers of the VMAs, and they were in Miami that year. So I got to work production for the VMAs. And let me tell you something. Lindsay Lohan stayed true to her messiness. Like, she was late to like all the rehearsals. Like, she came that was the night that she fucking went to like mansion in Miami and passed out because she was coked up. That was the night of the VMAs.
Oh my God. I love it.
I missed the 2000s. They were so
good. They were so good.
Think we'll ever get like a trifecta of like Lindsay, Britney, and Paris?
Britney and Paris? Yes, I love that. No. Well, we kind of do. Like, I mean, Taylor Swift has her little girl squad that she kind of like runs with. And
Taylor Swift is so sensationalized. Like, I feel like she's not a real, like, I'm an original Taylor Swift fan from Teardrops on My Guitar. Like,
we know.
That's a fucking song that when I hear Teardrops on My Guitar, baby, you better clear the room. I'm fucking crying. I'm getting a guitar. I'm calling my ex and fucking cursing him out. I'm going through it. So, yeah. Shout out to old Taylor. But I feel like Taylor, she's so sensationalized that she's not a real artist anymore. All of her songs sound the same, but they're all going to #1. They're all selling everything. What does Taylor have that everyone else doesn't?
I was talking to my mother about this yesterday, and I think what the appeal with Taylor Swift is that average white women and girls look at her and see themselves. When you look at Taylor, there's not really anything fantastical or dynamic. She's just, she's just like a little olive oil built white woman, blonde, blonde, some red lipstick. I think the regular everyday white woman looks at her and says, "Hey, that's me." And it's a lot of average everyday white women in the world. And I think that's part of what the appeal is, that and that she has this like 35-year-old teenager thing going where she's a grown ass woman, but it's also like she's a little girl. You know, I'm 35, but I'm also 16.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you sucking dick, hoe.
Right. And you've been doing it.
True.
But,
yeah.
Plenty of it.
Yeah, and so that's how she gets the women, and then she gets the youth.
The kids, yes.
Because
my daughter loves Taylor Swift.
Yes, my daughter loves her, yes.
And like, I was gonna say, like, she to me is just like, she's like a vanilla ice cream cone. Like everybody likes a vanilla ice cream cone, okay? Like she's the mass appeal. She can appeal to the kids, she can appeal to the moms, she can appeal to the dads, because the dads kind of low-key want to sleep with her too, but then they want to go with their wife because they want to be a supportive husband, but then they want to take their kid and be a good dad, and everybody's happy. The whole family's happy. You know, she's like a mass appeal, and I think that's like the charm of her. You're right. Like she makes herself out to be like a child, even though she's a grown-ass adult, and people fall for it, and that's why people love her. You know.
Yeah. I need to start acting like a child. Goo goo gaga, margarita.
Look, there's a thing for that. OnlyFans, okay?
Right.
That is for a different episode in a different day.
Okay.
No, you guys. I'm sorry, you're cracking me up tonight. Can we get a first, guys? Put your drinks up.
Yes. Cheers. Happy Thursday.
You guys, we're having a good time. If you're just watching, we got Dawn, we got Monty. We're doing hot topics tonight. And baby, the tea is spilling and it's only going to get better. And speaking of tea, that's brisk, baby. I want to talk about something. Aaron Hernandez, Netflix. You know how the last documentary Netflix style that this did, Ryan Murphy, it was the Dahmer story. And now he's doing Aaron Hernandez, you know, the fine-ass football player that was secretly gay, that fucking murdered people, and his wife is fucking like low-key, like fucking the brother too. What do we think about this? Do we think this is going to be another hit documentary? Because Aaron Hernandez was fine. I'm sorry, but I would have definitely gone to the prison for commissary. Not commissary, that's when you send money. The other
Conjugal.
English is my second language.
You know.
But I'm doing the best I can.
Bienvenidos al programa.
It's okay, boo-boo.
Guys, I'm going to give you one choice only, so you better fucking think it and make the right decision. One dead celebrity that you can bring back. Go, Don.
Michael Jackson.
Go, Monty.
Aaliyah.
Go, Marcus. Selena.
Oh, Selena.
I smell a dead girl group.
Oh, well, yeah. Girl.
Let me tell you, Michael, the Michael Jackson memes like that have come out in the last couple of years, like made me love him so much more. Like the pettiness, the shame. I'm like, I love it.
I saw this video and I was mortified and a little perplexed. Michael Jackson was talking about women and titties, and it was like different clips. It wasn't just like, it was like a slew of them. It's like, oh, look at her titties, or yeah, let her in, she got some big ones. And then the girl would get out the car and he'd be like, ooh, I want to touch her titties. And I'm just like, Michael Jackson is talking about titties?
I don't believe it.
No, Monty.
No. I'm saying I believe that happened.
No, I believe he really wanted the titties.
Right. I don't think
I do. Michael Jackson is what we call a blouse. He's a femme top. He was digging in those booties. He was digging in those booties.
I want to think about that.
Oh my God. No. He did have his black moments though. Like I love the clips when he really shows himself being a black man, and you're like, man, he really was a black man.
He was
Like
a
deep
black
down
man.
inside. Yeah.
His Michael vibe.
Yes.
He was Jackson's son to the death of him.
That's right. No, I love that. I love to see it.
Guys, rest in peace, Kim Porter, Diddy. This motherfucker was on Miami Beach the other day, taking pictures, chilling with the people, keying. I mean, no security. He's making his soft entrance back into society. How do we feel?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know he was back in the States.
That was like a soft
he was
sample.
lying all over by where we used to chill.
Wow.
Yes,
He
we
was
know he
where?
loves the gays.
He was at Hallover.
He was right by Hallover by the nude beach.
I was about to say he was at Hallover with all them clothes on. Oh yeah.
Maybe. I mean, you don't need another scandal. And he was with PDK. And you know they bumped purses when they left.
Oh yeah. He's definitely trying to give us.
PDJ is the gayest, straightest person I've ever met in my life. Like he's so straight, he's gay. Like does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
PDJ can beat some pussy up. What?
I just like him with them gold teeth. Something.
Actually, let me text him really quick. Miami, Unana. Nah, but I'm already banned from that block, so maybe let me try again. Well, you guys, I want to say thank you so much for being on the show tonight, guys. It
was fun.
Yeah.
It was cute.
The hot topics were hot, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. I really appreciate you for coming on the show. Monty, will you come back soon and join the round table?
Oh, yes. Let me know. I'm here.
Yes, we got a family member in the house, baby.
Yeah.
His Instagram and all that shit is down below. Yep. And I'm also going to post it. Make sure to follow him. Let me tell you, if you want some laughs, if you want some hot gossip, if you want to know what the fuck is going on, Monty is that guy. Follow him. And of course, we've got the one, the only Dawn, pop guru, mom extraordinaire. Not only does she own a horse ranch, she also rides them. We love you, Dawn.
Right. I love you. Monty, it was a pleasure.
I love you guys. Well, everybody, it's that time of the show where we got to say goodbye. But you know what? We had a good time. Drinks up. Have a great rest of your week. And remember, guys, as long as you can look in the mirror and you're happy with what you see, that's all that matters, baby. Take care of yourselves and each other. I love you, and I'll see you next week right here on Margaritas with Marcus, live on Facebook. See you on Thursday. Love you.